One man, one dream. To end the suffering of short gameplay uploads. He dares to be different. Uploading longer videos. So be sure to kick back and relax. And hit that subscribe button to join the Kill Squad. So people can't see your name when you subscribe. So I'm gonna call out a few of the subscribers. I know that there's been more because I've been looking at my subscribers count, and we've jumped up from, like, I want to say the last time I really looked at it was I think we were like at 145 or so, and according to whenever I refresh my screen, it's now showing like 180 something. So a big thank you to all you new subscribers. Like I said, it definitely helps me out, and I love to meet people around the world. Even if you are in the U.S., it's still someone I probably would not have met otherwise. But a few of the names that are here that I can see: Games Hawk Zen, Mario Caluso, Claudie Madeline, Jim Catron Saz, 46 Hollywood, Aaron Gore, Carmaster1, Braca, Kevin Nurk, Louis Araya. Now, if I said any of your names wrong, I do apologize. I am horrible at trying to figure out how to say people's names without being told. But those are the names that I can see right here within the list. So a big shout out to those. Thank you once again. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video game. Playing some more Need for Speed Underground 2. And if you guys have not noticed, there's also a new little kind of layout I did for the stream to kind of organize it up a little bit. Down in the bottom of the screen where you see my mouse, you can see the subscriber, and well, you can see that they have the name there and what they did. So they subscribed. If someone does a donation, it'll say like their name, and then I think over here it says like the amount and that they donated. So yeah, trying to clean it up, make it look a little bit nicer, you know. So yeah, good times. But I hope everybody has been doing well. Hope you all had a great weekend. Roblox, by the way, what's going on there, buddy? No problem for the download information. And thank you for saying that was a nice intro. Like I said, I think total, like messing around, trying to figure out settings and whatnot, I spent about 3.5, 4 hours on it. Because, yeah, I mean, Audacity wasn't as hard to figure out, for me anyways. But definitely Adobe After Effects, that was like a big learning curve there for me. Just because the last time I did any kind of like video editing or stuff like that, I was using much simpler programs and things. Because like the little intro, or not intro, but the starting screen, yeah, man, I can't speak today. The starting soon screen with the torches and the rain and stuff, I did that all through XSplit. So it was pretty easy, you know, to do. You add your layers on, you know, do your whatchamacallit, your layering, and then making stuff transparent. Like, that was really, really easy in XSplit, but for whatever reason, I was struggling to figure out how to do that in After Effects. But we're going to go ahead and head, where are we at? We're right next to these races, but we're going to go down, and I think we're going to knock out this drag race first and continue like we were doing before and working our way up the map. And options, let me check audio real quick. There we go. I like hearing that little tiny amount of, you know, menu feedback. You know, it's like just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get going. I could have sworn we set the waypoint, but maybe I didn't. There we go. And that intro video, that's going to be put on to every stream from here on out after the starting shooting. I'm telling you, man, I can't talk today. Jeez. After the starting soon screen, that will always be popping up. That kind of gives me like a few more seconds after like switching from the starting soon to actually, you know, getting into the game and everything. Gives me a few extra seconds to just make sure everything is working. And plus, it's just kind of like a unique intro for me. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube as its own video, and it's going to be like the featured video that people will see when they come to my profile, which will be cool because right now there's not a video there, so that space is just well, it doesn't exist, but it will. And I think that'll be cool just to have that little thing so new people that come to the channel can get a real quick sense of exactly, you know, what my channel is, which is basically gaming and only doing streams instead of, you know, just like 15 to 30 minute clips, and then you're waiting over a longer span of time before you actually see the full gameplay instead of, you know, like we do here, we're doing like an hour or 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of just gameplay. And that way, you know, it's not like a TV show where you're waiting you know, week after week after week for gameplay, and then by the time you could have just played it and beat it yourself, you know. Adrian, Need Speed World Online is working again because Soapbox Race World server. Nice. Alright, now if I remember right, the last time we tried to do this, the game crashed, so hopefully it doesn't crash this time. By the way, how you doing, Adrian? Gotta get back in the groove for these ship points. Over rev. Over rev, over rev. We gotta fix that. Woo, that was dangerous. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're taking home this win. Fuck you, Mustang. First race in the bag. Here we go. Alright, so what's next up on the map? Looks like our next one is actually going to be our sponsor race for our contract. I'm doing alright. Like, where I live, because of the storms and stuff that are rolling through to the south, I've been getting like a lot of cooler air coming my way, so that's the one bonus side. It hasn't been hot as hell because I work outside every day, and so when it's cooler out, you know, I definitely appreciate it. Like, I love summer and I like spring, but my favorite time of the year would have to be fall, except for the allergies, because it's not too cold, it's not too hot, you know, it's just right for me. I can still wear shorts, t-shirt, maybe like a light hoodie or something, and, you know, be comfortable. Because I don't like wearing pants. Like, jeans, man, they're restricting as hell feeling to me. I don't know why, I just don't like pants. Like, I'd rather wear shorts. You know, actual like shorts, like cargo shorts and stuff. I'm not talking about like sport or gym shorts and stuff like that, but stuff like just regular like cargo shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, if you look back on the channel Roblox, I used to upload like standalone videos and not live streams. There's not very many of them. Most of them were just random here and there video clips. And the only game that I really consistently did a few videos for was a Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox. And I was helping the developers test and do things for their game. The best way you can kind of describe that game is think Gary's Mod, but instead of having to download props and everything, you make your own props right there in the game. Okay, if this fucking car could get out of my way, I'd greatly appreciate it. Dumbass. Went right into the wall. And they are right on my ass, which means they're probably going to try and spin me out. So I had to take that as sharp as possible as far as on the inside of the turn. And then in the apex, I have to go wide so they can't hit me and spin me out. I did not mean to upshift there. Shit. Yep, I fucked that turn all up. But yeah, like I still talk to those developers occasionally, but personally, it was one of those games. Like, it's definitely not a bad game. It was a hell of a lot of fun, and it was only limited by your imagination and stuff like that. But I played it so much that it just kind of got burned out for me. Okay, we got to win this lap. Can't stay behind you, buddy. You're gonna have to move. But I played it so much that I just, you know, got burnt out on it, and that's something like we fucked that turn up. Something I've kind of like learned over the years of playing games, like during streams and stuff. You know, we're playing the same game, but we're working through the game and then we're moving on to another one. It's not like a game where we're playing it every single day, hours after hours, and, you know, just racking up, you know, log time and whatnot. So it's a bit different. So games that I play off stream, you know, I kind of like rotate through them so I don't get burnt out on them anymore. Because at any given point in time, I'll be playing like 5 or 6 games off of my own. That way I can just rotate through them. New material for the sake of spoilers to hit the streets. Still not tail lights. I do remember that we were struggling to get some new tail lights right now. Like these tail lights, god awful. Hey Sean, I'm playing Need for Speed 2 on my Xbox. Wow. Which are you playing? Underground 2, or are you playing? Which one are you playing? Underground 1, Most Wanted, Carbon, Pro Street. I mean, there's a lot of them. And once again, I know I said this before, but for the new subscribers that may see this as well, as far as Need for Speed games go, definitely 100% planning to play Payback when it comes out. I will be pre-ordering. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I will be here soon. I'm just trying to make up my mind which version of the game I want, because I think there's like a special edition and then like collector's edition or something like that. But anyways, I don't know which one I'm gonna get yet, so the only hold up for the pre-order. But as far as up to the point that we play Payback, I'm going to be running through several of the Need for Speed games. Also, the reason that we're playing Underground 2 and not Underground 1 is because XSplit does not want to behave with Underground 1. It just doesn't want to capture and stuff. So we had to skip Underground 1 and come to Underground 2. And after this playthrough of this game, after we beat it, I'm going to be taking a look off camera and trying to figure out what I can do for Underground 1 and see if we'll be able to get that streamed tonight. If not, then we'll probably go to like Need for Speed Carbon or something like that for our next Need for Speed game. And this guy is all over my fucking door right now, Jesus. I see the chat moving, guys, but give me a second to finish this race, because this is one of those races, like, there's a lot of races in this game that are not that hard, but in this game, the AI is just 100% asshole mode. It wants to fucking ram you and spin you out. So during these races, I like to concentrate a little bit more. There we go. Alright, once again, if I say your name wrong, I do apologize. I'm just guessing. Theodore, PvP, Theodore. What's going on there, buddy? How you doing? Underground 2, then I'll play Underground 1 while we are playing at the same time. Nice. Oh yeah, and also, doesn't really affect the stream at all for you guys, but it does for me. Also, some extra work helping out a guy I work with, and they gave me, like, they've got a little bit, you know, of money, and they just bought a new laptop, and the laptop they gave me is literally like a year and a half, 2 years old, so it's really not that bad. So now, instead of just having the game on one screen, XSplit on one, and then the stream preview and chat on another, and not being able to see what the actual stream looks like for you guys, now with the laptop, I have it sitting off to the side, and I am not signed in on Google or anything on it, but I have, you know, my page up on YouTube, and then also the stream up, so it's like I'm somebody else and not me. So now I can actually see if the stream's messing up and whatnot, which is awesome. Definitely helps out. Excuse me. Naster131, what's going on? How you doing? Alright, so what's the next race we got? They would, of course, game, I'm trying to work my way up the map, not back down. So we're going to ignore that URL, because I'm not going to drive all the way back down there just for one race. Looks like the next race is going to be a sprint race. Fun times in the neighborhood. And I'm going to try my best to ignore these head-on or head-to-head races, because I just want to progress and do the actual main races because I know last episode we did quite a few of those. Unlocked one of the special unique parts, so I'm not going to really focus on those. Ooh, money. Start the sprint race. We'll take the money. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. Glad to hear you are as well. Yo, Flammy, you want to run a sprint with the big boys or what? All you need is some bank. So what's it going to be? Well, man, I got the bank. I'm going to have more bank after this race because I'm about to win. And when I win, my contractor is going to be like, yo, sponsor, money incoming. I'll be like, thank you, sponsor. This might be spraying early back there. Too soon, Junior. Hey-oh. I completely 100% did not hit that car hard enough to have to go into a slow motion cutscene for that wreck, but okay. It happens, I guess. Yeah, like as you can see, like this race, I don't know why, but they're way easier than those Street Cross or Street X races. Like this, I can take the time to look over the chat and know I'm just fine. The only real issue I have is the AI traffic, but besides that, it's pretty easy. So indeed good. It's always good when you can say you're doing good. If you just heard a that would be a laptop saying that Windows or something wants an update. And I'm gonna look at it and go, no. Oh, come on. I totally should have been able to ramp off that turn and go on 2 wheels, but instead we just bounce off of it. I haven't even touched the nitrous besides off the starting line for the extra points. So we might as well use it up right here, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We in the house. Give me that money, son. New turbos. If you guys are new to the channel, the way this works, as soon as we get a performance part, we go and put it in. The visuals, I let them stack up and then I'll throw them on all at once. But performance, yeah, we do that right away. If only we could get some new tail lights. I'm tired of looking at these damn things. The next game, like I said, it's all going to depend on Underground 1 if it wants to cooperate or not. If it doesn't, then we'll probably go to like Carbon or something like that. Man, I used to love playing this game on PS2 when I was a kid. You and me both, buddy. I had a buddy of mine named Nick. And we used to literally, we lived like 2 neighborhoods apart or whatever, and so either I'd ride my bike with my PlayStation in my book bag over to his house, or he'd ride his bike with his PlayStation 2 in his book bag and head over to my house. And we'd sit there and spend fucking hours doing that shit. And I remember like, everybody's got their own like choice of like, you know, gaming snacks or whatever. For him and me, it's gonna sound weird, but we liked it. I don't know why, but we did. Mountain Dew Code Red. Pour it in a cup like normal. The unnormal part of it is you get a handful of M&Ms and you drop them in the cup and you you stir it up and you let it sit there for like 5 minutes so like the soda worked on the chocolate of the M&Ms and whatnot. And you drink that shit. I shit you not, it sounds horrible, I know. But we used to make these big ass cups of it, and we drink that while we were playing the games and whatnot. So, you know, a lot of good memories. Him and me, we played a hell of a lot of games. Uh, we took turns, like we do a race, he do a race, and I do a race for like Need for Speed Underground 1, or we do like friendly drag races, and by that I mean going for like speed records where one of us would obviously have a faster car while the other used one that was slightly slower. And then that way we could draft and try to get like the fastest speed possible. And then in Underground 1, a lot of the maps had like, I'm trying to think of the city name, but there was like one part of the city that was near the little highway, and it had like the three steps road, where basically it was really sharp angled, like tiered roads or whatever. And we used to sit there and like line up the cars just right so they'd act like an extra ramp, and then haul ass or down, you know, that little area of the road and try to ramp off each other's cars and do random crazy shit, like trying to figure out new ways to get out of the map. A lot of fun times and great memories. By the way, this guy is whooping my ass right now. I need to focus a little bit, cause yeah, we're gonna lose it this if I don't catch up to him here quick. But yeah, like I remember doing a lot of crazy stuff, not just for Need for Speed games, but we used to play like some of the older NASCAR games or whatever. And I hate to do this, I hate to be that guy, but I'm just gonna give him a quick bump. He's gonna give me a little one back, but this gets me caught up to him. And we also got that guy caught up. That's not good. That's the opposite of wanting. We just get on this inside line. Shit, I went too far inside. I'm trying to cut him off. I went too far inside. He fucked up too, so we're still good right now. I just gotta get him on this turn. Holy shit, he just gripped up around the turn. What the fuck? Well, that's race. Shit. We fucked up that turn, and that just screwed us over. So now we gotta do this all over again. At least I know what track we're on now, so I can focus and do a bit better on it. So give me a second, and I will catch back up to the chat. Yeah, if I go, like I said, if I go quiet, it's because I'm like intense focus mode. That way I can just make sure I get this one without losing again. Too much speed. I thought about downshifting, but I didn't. I probably should have. I still have yet to do it. I really want to, but I need to figure out how to import the songs from Underground 1 into this game and replace all the songs in this game, because the songs in this game, man, they just aren't as good, and not to mention they repeat all the fucking time. Come on, game, I downshifted. What the hell? Why was I still in third? I always think that turn right there is this turn right here. I slow down way too much. But we're still whooping the AI's ass now. Well, AI, CPU, whatever you want to call it. Either way, we're whooping their ass. Because I'm actually focused on the race. And there we have it. Alright. That sounds like good times, haha. Indeed they were, man. Indeed. Hey Sean, I'll be back. I gotta go to my computer to continue watching. Alright, Roblox, I'll see you when you get back. Favorite races in these games has to be drag races. I like the drag races in this game. And I like the drifting as well, as long as you've got a higher powered car.
Spoiler are digging for a feature. Win this one, you might score some coverage.
The drifting in this game sucks whenever you have like a low-end car with no upgrades and stuff on it. But once you get some upgrades, get some power into it, it's a lot more fun. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, hoping like Need for Speed Payback they do like some kind of homage or whatever to bring back like this style of drag racing. I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, so speaking of drift, the next one we're going to is this one right up here. But yeah, speaking about playing these games, I haven't played the Underground games in many, many years, so that's the one great thing about not playing a game for so long is it almost feels brand new. Like, I used to have this map memorized where I knew where every shortcut was, every single location for shops and stuff, and now I'm playing them like, oh look, there's a shortcut there. Oh look, I found a shop. Which is pretty cool. So, hey boy, your best thing twice about getting in on the drift, because these cats is going to be coming at you strong. You're crazy enough to take part or what? Well, I am pretty crazy. Some people suffer from insanity. I rather enjoy it myself. You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, how slow are these guys going to be? So I can stay up with them enough to not time out at the end of the race, but have enough space to really get some sideways action going down. Like this car could use some more power. Definitely doesn't feel as solid as the 240, but that's because I'm biased towards the 240, I guess. I don't understand why you upshift or downshift and you lose so much speed instantly. Like, that was one thing, even as playing this when I was younger, like, I still knew that just wasn't quite right. Because granted, I mean, you're going to lose a little bit of speed, but maybe like half a mile or so, but not as much as you do in this game. And we got a huge point lead on them, so I'm just going to try and catch back up to them so we don't time out at the end. Oh, that was beautiful. That was a perfect run right there. I see somebody type something in the chat. I'll look here in a minute at it. We are killing this about as well we could with this car, considering it's not tuned or anything. Oh, just barely tapped it. It was just a tap, man, just a tap. I think it was almost 15 grand worth of points. That sucks, but what can you do? Alright, that guy is going to be coming across the finish line here soon, so we're going to have to hurry. 152, almost 153,000. Not bad. We'll take, sure. I think we'll be alright to get there on time. Come on, let's push it out to 170. 170, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, just short of 170,000. Los Directos son Arreves. Not sure what that means, but if you can say that again in English or use Google Translate to translate to English, I'd greatly appreciate it. Smiley face back at you there, Con Topaz. Mirrors? Mirrors? I don't want mirrors. I want tail lights, game. Give me some tail lights, please. Game is just being god awfully mean to me and not giving me new tail lights. Alright, so it looks like the closest race we got is going to be one of these circuits, so let's head on out to them. Sorry, I was looking at something real quick. Nice little slide there. Let me go this way? Guess it does. Oh, that's a car. I'm gonna try something for no reason. Went for the 360. It wasn't very clean, but we still put it off, kind of, sort of, maybe. Look here, Bammer. This is for keeps. Put your bennies down and get in line to lose. You get the course route as soon as we know you're for real. Lebanese Gamer Pro. Hi, Sean. It's been long since I have not been on the stream. Well, hope you've been doing doing good there, Lebanese. Good to see you again. Car behind us has one of those really ugly ass split hoods that are in this game that we'll have a chance to get later, but seriously doubt that'll be the one we get. That looks to be 3000 GT. Completely forgot that was in the game. Went the wrong way, but they went the wrong way as well, so we're alright. Silky, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Oh, shoo! I almost looked over at the chat wrong time because I barely saw that car in time to not crash into the back of it. That would have been bad. This is going to be a long race. This is 3 laps. Full highway run. Fun times. Roblox, he said that he was getting off the stream. He was here, but he's getting off the stream for a couple minutes because he was switching over to his computer. So he'll be back eventually. But he does come out to all the streams and stuff, typically. So I'm sure he will return. I'm good, Silky, I'm good. Just fucking about playing pinball on the wall because why not? We're just pulling ahead further and further from the AI. Of course, on the last lap, they'll start pulling harder and they'll probably work on like catching up to me. But right now, we're doing alright. Don't really have too much to worry about. We're full on nitrous, so We got that as a backup if we need it. Change up the view for a minute. Let's go with some hood action. Whee! We about killed that water barrel. Yeah, I know. I called it water barrel. I meant to say water barrier, but it'll be okay. Give me a second to get to the straightaway there at 11 E's and I'll read what you just put, buddy. Alright, here we go. Sean, is the T logo under the comment, is your Tumblr or Twitter? It's my Twitter. Fuck me. That was a weird ass reflection because the raindrop was right there in the middle of the screen on it. So it made it look like there was two of my cars. Only one. And we went the wrong way again. So if the AI takes the correct way, which is that left path, they will certainly make up some time on me. Alright, Silky, I'll see you when you get back. My car just would not grip that turn. Now we're doing the world's slowest rollover. Still not going to use any nitrous. I don't think we need it because we've still got a huge lead on second place, so I'm not too worried about it. For the final stretch, before we cross the finish line, we'll burn off all the nitrous, but we don't really need it right now. I try not to use it unless we absolutely have to. Welcome back to Roblox. $181 miles per hour across the finish line. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Look at that, 21.7 second lead. Crushing that shit. Just fudge. I was sitting here talking about how we always go to the performance shop, and then I got caught up talking about something else, completely forgot about it. So we're gonna go to the performance shop now and put on that new performance upgrade. I believe it was for turbo, and then we'll get back to the races. I completely forgot about it when I was talking about the other stuff. And as always, let's just pull right here to make sure we've got this garage on the map unlocked. There we go. Welcome back there, Silky.
Hey, what's up, money? Yo, I got some action for you. Nah, I haven't been able to pinpoint the place, man, but it's somewhere in the Beacon Hill area. Crew tells me some easy pickings. Y'all, I'll give you a shout if I hear any more. Peace.
Just making sure I didn't miss no money or those notification things behind one of those walls. So that was alright, like I said, I believe it was for turbo that we got the upgrade unlocked, so I'm still going to check everything because I just want to be sure.
Hey, your ride needs to run smarter with all its new parts, so upgrade your computer to optimize output.
Owned but not installed. Why isn't it installed? There we go. Threw me off for a second. We don't have level 3, do we? No.
Now, transmission is where you lose most of your power.
Go.
Tighten your ride and get rid of that stock suspension. For firm
Go.
holding, nitrous oxide is the glycerin of the race world. Rack it up. Your contact patch on the blacktop is crucial. You know, going fast needs to be balanced with... Put your car on a diet. Less weight means more. Spool up some extra power by installing a turbo kit.
Let's go with, Gretty. Sean, is it easy to make videos on YouTube and editing them and more? It's really a matter of putting the time into it. Like anything in life, if you want to get better at it, you've got to practice at it. Like I said, for, I know Silky and Nacer, I don't believe you were in here, but at the beginning of the stream, right after the typical stream starting soon, there's actually a new intro video that I made, or a little clip that's going to be playing for every stream, and then also it's going to become the featured video on the channel page. But just like a quick, like I did almost a cinematic, like movie trailer style intro clip. It turned out pretty decent, but both that gave me practice to exactly what I was saying. Like, I want to get better at doing that kind of thing, like for more advanced like video clips and stuff not. So to improve on my knowledge of Audacity, Adobe After Effects and stuff like that, you know, it's just gonna take time and practice to get better at them. But I know whenever I first started editing videos and stuff, I'm not ashamed to say it, there were some, I won't say which video clips, but there were some video clips that I use Windows Movie Maker to work on, because that's what I had available to use, and that's what I use. And then that's pretty simple. That's a pretty easy program to use. And then after that, I started using other programs and whatnot. Alright, so let's do this sprint race, knock it out the park. I do like the fact whenever you're in hood view or bumper, you've got that rear view camera, even though it's kind of, you know, poor quality. At least you can see headlights and see what side of you they're trying to go for. So it looks like, once again, the biggest factor in this race is going to be the traffic cars not bumping me over. Used to use Windows Movie Maker. It's a pretty easy program to use. But the great thing about the internet nowadays is that there's so many tutorial videos for other programs and stuff that you can, as long as you want to put the time into it and learn it, then there's nothing you can't really learn from the internet now. Here's some nitrous, some more nitrous. Oh wow, we're already at the end. Let me just go and burn off this nitrous now. About 176, 175 wood across the finish line now. I've been uploading videos on my channel, and I edit and put a thumbnail to them, and all I get is 10 views and no comments at all, and no likes or dislikes. What is the problem? Do I have any solution? Man, the only advice I can give you is to just keep at it. I mean, my goal is to reach 200, then it's going to be 300, then it's going to be 400, then it's going to be 500, but it's just going to take time. You read about it, now put it on your ride. The latest ECUs. Hey, another performance part. We'll take that. And another thing that you can do, well, another thing that you can make sure you don't do, like, it's common sense, but people still do it, and everyone treats them like shit for it. don't go on other people's videos, streams, whether on Twitch or YouTube, and try to advertise your own channel. That shit right there will not help you out. But another positive thing that you can do is to, you know, branch out, find people that like the same games as you, that, you know, whether they're multiplayer or whatever, friends that live around you, and try to get like a crew going. And something that I've heard other streamers and stuff say on Twitch or YouTube, or just people that upload YouTube videos, whenever you're trying to find, you know, new friends and stuff to play with, that you're all playing the same games, you're all uploading, find someone that's got the same amount of people as you. Like, say you're at 100 people, find someone that's right about 100 as well. And, you know, collaborate and do stuff like that. But as you can see, for the most part, I'm pretty much solo. And, you know, luckily for me, the first few games I played, the Half-Life games and Portals, really brought about the initial jump start to start getting subscribers and start getting growing, you know, helping the channel grow. And then excuse me, the most recent thing, like a guy I've been watching for years needed help. I helped him out. He gave me a shout out, and I've managed to gain, I want to say, roughly about 30 new subs, which is pretty fucking awesome. And so you never know when the opportunity is going to come, basically. You just have to, you know, keep your nose to the grindstone, just keep at it. And find ways to improve what you're doing. Like, find ways to make your videos better, or edit them better, or add special effects to them. Like, a really small thing in that case, like, how can I, you know, kind of clean up and make my stream look a little bit better? Well, the first thing that I did, as you look from previous streams to now, my first initial step was to, you know, get a license for XSplit so that I can stream at a higher resolution without having a watermark, or just, you know, stream at higher frame rates. And then also from there, once I did that, was looking at, like, what kind of games do I play that I like to play that others like to see played, and then trying to, like, figure that out. And then most recently, like, cleaning up, like I said, cleaning up XSplit, the stream and everything, so it's nice and organized. And now finally making the video intro, which, you know, that was something I'm still learning, and I want to improve upon that. That was kind of like my first go at it. So my next attempt, you know, take the time to learn it a little bit more and try to make it that much better. See, I'm trying to get a Windows. I have 40 subs. Congrats to your 40 subs. Okay, card. Holy fucking shit! What a clusterfuck that was. First videos are Counter-Strike and Half-Life. Nice. Use Bandicam and Sony Vegas to edit. I used to use Bandicam. I also used what was the other recording program I used to use? I've used quite a few. Like, when Fraps was the big thing, even though it was back then extremely performance hungry and would suck your CPU dry as far as, like, computing and stuff. I used to use Fraps. I've used Action. I forget what it's called. It was Action something, but whenever you search, like, if you Google search it, if you search, like, Action Screen Recorder or something like that, it should bring it up. But I've used that, Bandicam. I've used the NVIDIA, whatever, or NVIDIA GeForce recorder, whatever that is. I think it's Shadowplay. You know, I've messed with Shadowplay. As far as editing stuff goes, that's even worse. Like, I've been all over the place. I've experimented with a lot of different things. And whenever I used to do a little tiny bit of stream, like, I'm talking very little, I think I did maybe 10 streams total, was on Twitch. I messed around with OBS and XSplit. That's one of the reasons I knew when I came to start streaming on YouTube, which is the only place I stream now, so don't think you need to find my Twitch or anything, because I don't use it at all, except for watching some of the people on Twitch streams that I'm sub to there. But I use XSplit now because XSplit's way easier to use. It's got a nice, clean, you know, user interface. So yeah. Was not sure if I was going to be able to get by that car without crashing. Luckily we were. It just threw off the line for the rest of the tunnel. I see the chat moving. I will check it here in a second once I get on straight away. So I know I've got the time to look at the chat. It's just a matter of finding a place to do it. It says you have 0, not this channel. Another one. Ran out of straight road. Once we come around this next turn, I can look at the chat some more. Alright, no traffic, no traffic, no traffic. Alright, cool. We'll admit, I'm at some point planning on uploading another video on my channel. Well, I'll definitely check out your channel, Nacer. See what you're about. Soup Table, have you ever played Clash Royale? Sean, do you play Clash Royale or Clash of Clans? No, I don't. I don't know how I managed to not hit a car or anything there while I was looking over at the chat, but we somehow managed to pull it off. Fuck, I did not mean to hit the nitrous. I broke my rule of not touching the nitrous during the race. Shit. I did not mean to hit it there. I only used it for like a split second, so I guess it doesn't count, but oh well. Drag races I use the nitrous, especially I know later in the game. If you don't use nitrous, it becomes very difficult to win. I mean, you could always use the exploit of... Shit, I was reading the chat. You can always use the exploit of removing all the performance upgrades on your car and making the race extremely easy, but we're not about that life. We're gonna run the car as it is, fully upgraded or not. Whatever stuff we have unlocked, the car's gonna have it on it. We just hope for the best. Fucking AI traffic is always right there in the way. In Arena 7, I'm gonna guess it's like a land or something that you work your way to for the story or progression. Don't play anymore. I kind of lost interest in it. Definitely can understand that. I was talking about that earlier in the stream a little bit ago. About getting burnt out on games. Alright, so this is the final lap. I was planning on trying to power slide that, or not power slide, but drift that turn, and you know, it doesn't really help if you don't hit the handbrake. So I ended up just going straight to that wall one time. Alright, I think we're gonna be coming up to the finish line here soon. Looks like, yep. So we'll be able to burn the nitrous right about now. Why not? Let's do it. Let's play pinball! Woo-hoo! There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, another win in the bag. Besides the one race we had to restart, we haven't had to restart any other races, which is always good. But I will be right back, guys. Give me like, well, it'll only be like a minute or two. I'm just going to grab some more water, so I'm not going to put it to the be right back screen, because literally, like I said, it's going to take less than a minute. So give me 1 second. Enjoy this awesome music that we have in Underground 2 till I return. Just saw what you said there, Roblox. Good luck to you, buddy. Hopefully they upload and work correctly, because we all know sometimes YouTube does not want to behave. Anyways, be right back. And we are back. Alright, so what's next up on here for us to do? Where are we at? We're right there. Looks like the closest race. It's actually a drag race, not a street cross. There we go. Oh, shit. Hi there, traffic. Had nowhere to go. Came around the corner and they were just both right there. I see money. Even if it's only $100, we're still gonna take it. Thought you were as out of nowhere the car started revving. Thought I was what? Thought. Oh, Silky. I hear they call you the 14-second man because that's how long it takes that heat to get out of first gear. We don't play like that here, and by the time you realize what happened, we'll be parting at the finish line. Okay, this guy's got some jokes, okay. Find out real quick how that's going down. Whoa, car, what are you doing? I did not over-rev that, come on. Shit! I was not paying attention. Was not paying attention to that guy sneaking up on me. And we got nowhere to go. We dead. We dead. Son of a bitch. I was not paying attention behind me to that guy. That was a horrible start. 2 short shifts. There we go. Get this back on where we're supposed to be. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so we got some space here. Tell you what, it's hard to tell what lane they're in sometimes around those turns. Holy shit. We were already dead, and then they kept bouncing me around. I had nowhere to go. But we all died. I think when I wrecked, I took them all out with me. So, you know, what can you do? Just came around that turn and had nowhere to go. That's pure RNG. My car would not get over. Like, I'm sitting there slamming the button to get over, and it was just like, nope, this ain't this lane. I know I'm over revving like a motherfucker right now. And one guy's dead already. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No! My car, on its own, changed lanes. I did not tell it to change fucking lanes. Like, I was telling it to go back into the lane. It was just like, nope, let me just go on into this lane over here. I'm just going to drive right on in there. Let me just have a little special moment and, you know, drive into this lane for you. Alright, let's try this shit again. Like, it's not me that's fucking up. It's the car doing whatever the fuck it wants, or it's RNG that there just happens to be a car in the lane, and I can't see it till it's too late. That's the frustrating part about some of these drag races. Like, you've got the win in the bag, but then something fucks you over. Hey, we got it that time, thank God. Why they drive on both sides, man? I have no idea. Video game logic.
Put it down out there, and Automax Magazine is talking about...
Don't give a shit about that magazine. I just want tail lights, man. Alright, so we're gonna we're gonna skip all these special events and only focus on the races. So the next one up, it's gonna be another drag race, and then we'll head to the ones at the very top of the map. It wanted the taxi. It did, man. It wanted the taxi. Shouldn't AI cars be going the other way on your lane? Yeah, they probably should. 'Cause, I mean, there's a median between the two sets of lanes, which means one is for oncoming, one's for going, you know, the same way you're supposed to be going. But, you know, what can you do? You slow down. I already knew that. Oh, that's right. I went through that little knowledge thing. Hey, dog, just gonna get hot. If you can feel the pop that, if you feel you can pop that ride, if you feel you can pop that ride off right, then roll up to the start line. Had me going, what the fuck are they trying to say? Ooh, perfect shift. Oh, and then we short shift. Son of a bitch. You saw that? That AI car almost turned into me. Probably not the best idea to go into the oncoming traffic side, but what can we do? That's where we were, so that's where we went. Make sure he's not going to try and sneak past me. Hey, first try, there we go. Next year, I've only got 2 cars. Got the 240SX, and we've got this Audi TT. I've been negligent of, you know, buying more cars, because once we get back up to, well, once we get up to 25,000, I'll probably buy a car then, because the time in between us getting performance upgrades is pretty slow. So I think we should be able to get up to, especially once we start doing the URL races and whatnot, we'll be able to get a lot more money quickly. Let's see what's next. Looks like it's going to be a circuit race. Yeah, I'm playing with the original save. This isn't like a old save where I have everything unlocked, or I mean, not everything unlocked, but like an old save where I've already progressed in the game. This is like a fresh new playthrough. I'd just rather spend the money on upgrades and stuff rather than just buy cars every other minute. That's also why I haven't been doing visuals. I know once I do visuals, I'm going to go up in reputation, and once I go up in reputation, then I'm going to have more special events to do, so I'm just kind of holding off on those. I'm pretty sure we had that shop already, but I just played on the safe side, pull in, pull out real quick. Missed our turn. Let's go ahead and grab this money real quick, then we'll go back and start the race. Yo dude, the other drivers wanted me to tell you that there are no garbage trucks allowed in this race. We figured it had to be from the city because ain't nobody gonna get caught racing the heat like that. That's what they say, but they're gonna find out otherwise. I'm about to beat that ass into the ground when I beat them. Bit sharper of a turn than I was expecting. But we're already starting to pull away from them, so it's all good. I had to take my hand off the pillar for a minute. And we went to the wrong side. Oh well. Not too worried about it. Make it interesting and go bumper cam. Yeah, that's the one thing I always hate about the bumper cam. It's harder to tell like how much space you have between your car and the AI. But I am up for the challenge of it. Don't mind me, just gonna fly through them real quick. Somewhat short lap, so it shouldn't take too long to do this race. And that's just poor luck. I had nowhere to go. which is good for the AI because it keeps the race interesting instead of just leaving them in the dust. Actually have someone in the race again for a few seconds before I just pull away from them again. Get on the correct side this time. Just stayed on the outside in case the car came around one of those turns. That way I knew to get around them. One more lap to go. That is something that would be awesome if they brought back into the game. Like if you hit a big ass jump or something like that, get those slow motion like little cutscenes and stuff. That'd be a nice little touch. Especially with like modern graphics and things that they can do a lot more with the cameras and whatnot. Would be interesting. And then do it like they did in this game where you can disable it if you want to. Or if you're like me, keep that shit on because cool, for one. And then two, it gives you a quick second to take your hand off the controller, which is always nice. Ooh, we about died right there. That was epic. Silky's watched the stream for 29 hours and gathered 3,550 coins. Which, by the way, to all the new subscribers that are seeing that, basically what that means is if you're in the stream, then you earn K-Coins. They're not being used at the moment, but they will be in the future. So if you're in the chat, then you're automatically gathering K-Coins. However, for rank, if you do the command !rank with the capital R, so !R-A-N-K, you can see your rank, and basically you get ranks as you have been in the stream longer. However, to get time towards your rank, you have to actually be active in the chat, talking and stuff like that. So if you're not talking in the chat and just lurking in the chat, then you don't get credit towards your rank. And that way people can't just leave the chat up and you know, never close it and then automatically rank up. That'd be kind of unfair. Screen's gonna go black for a second on the game. Bear with it for a second. There we go. Come down and browse the new selection of carbon hoods that just came in, available at any Bayview body shop. We're not getting any visual upgrades until we unlock taillights. Once we unlock taillights, then I'll go and do some stuff. Let's see. The next one is going to be this other circuit race now. But what the K-Coins are going to be used for is like in the future, if I'm playing, like in the last time that we had a multiplayer game was Portal 2, and I used a random like raffle picker thing. But in the future, whenever we do multiplayer games or co-op games, like Lonely Island or Left 4 Dead, anything like that, it'll be a raffle system where you use X amount of K-Coins to enter the raffle, and then my bot will randomly pick winners, and so those winners will play with me for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on, you know, how long I'm streaming that day, and then after a set amount of time, depending on the game, we'll raffle off again to get new people into the game. So that's what those are going to be used for. Nub is the same thing as noob, but the reason I call it nub from it being in the military, specifically while I was in the Navy, nub is known as new underway buddy, meaning you're someone's superior to help them learn, you know, what they've got to learn, teach them stuff, show them around the boat, things like that. So nub is new underway buddy, or nub. Some people call it other things from gaming and stuff like that, but for me, that's what nub is. Alright, let's change the camera up for this one. Go back to the far view. Oh, did not see that turn coming. Was not paying attention. Andre, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I always hate this part of the map with all these turns in it, because it slows you down and makes the race last longer. Slowly pulling away from the pack. Pretty typical. Learn something new every day. That's what I like to do anyways. Like, I remember as a kid, the first time I heard that, I was like, that's a good idea. You know, learn something new every day, because nothing wrong with knowing random things. You never know when one of those random things will, you know, help you with something. God damn, still on the first lap, and we're coming up. I think it's gonna be like a 3.5 minute lap by the looks of it. Oh, way too fast. Yeah, this is gonna be a longer race. I'm guessing 7 to 8 minutes long this race is gonna be. Oh shit, that's a sharp ass turn. I should probably pay attention to the road instead of, you know, just kind of lazily driving. Might help me out with making these laps a little bit shorter. Another poster that I remember seeing in high school was, well, it was one of those like motivational things or whatever, but it said, "I'm thinking, therefore I am confused." And basically what that means is, if you're having to think about something, that means you don't really know it. So it's going to confuse you, whether a large amount or just a very small amount. The fact that you have to think about it instead of just knowing it means that you are in fact confused. And so it kind of goes along with the more you know, less random things in the world can confuse you. I did notice that Silky with the laser-eyed doggo, as you call it. It's an interesting picture for sure. Just wanted to drift there a little bit, because why not? Could have sworn I saw an AI car. Maybe I just saw a street lamp because I saw the corner of the AI while I was reading the chat. So maybe I just was imagining a car there, or maybe it pulled a Houdini and disappeared. Who could say? We're definitely making a faster lap time since I'm not running into the walls as much now, since I'm actually paying attention to the road. And I decided to check chat. Bad time. Ooh, could have been doubly bad. Almost drove into that car as well. At the moment, we've got almost a 24-second lead on second place. Like, why do they even join the race? They should have just gave me their money and, you know, walked away. Would have saved them some time. Would have saved me some time. Saved them some embarrassment. If only the game would work like that and be like, nope, not gonna race that dude. Just gonna give him the money and say, go on with your life. $160 across the finish line. Kiki, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Gotta love one of those stretches where you just stretch and you feel a bone pop and things just feel really good. That's 2, maybe 3 times we have unlocked stuff for headlights and whatnot, but not the taillights. Stupid game. Why do you hate me so? Just give me some taillights, man. Alright, so we don't need GPS. Following this road, pretty simple, self-explanatory. And what I'll do, to anyone that's in the stream that, like I said, that wasn't here at the beginning, at the end of today's stream, I'll replay that intro video clip. It'll be the only time that I play it at the end of the stream. But that way you guys can see it as well. That came to the stream after that had already passed. Oh wow, I drove right by the race because I was not paying attention. Why don't you mod that car to have headlights for taillights so it blinds people behind you? Because technically I'm behind the car and it would blind me, you know? Yo dude, it's going down and you're at the head of the line on the next drift. Small investment to get some I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna get up and I'm walking away. Getting up and walking away. What the fuck is Sirius? What is it? What the fuck is Sirius? What the fuck? is this shit right here. That's twice now in this. How long has this game been out? Like I said before, this game is fully updated to the final update they gave for this game. How did no one ever catch the fact that it's spelled Sirius and not Sirius? What the fuck? A classic game being ruined by the typos. By the fucking typos, man. Come on. I'm not even gonna bother reading the rest of that. Let's just fucking get this shit going. Oh, it's a downhill run. Here we go. I gotta get at least 53,000. I forgot that in this version of drifting for the downhill toge, there's traffic. That's always fun. I'm pretty sure if I hit them, I will lose my points. And if I hit the wall, I'm going to lose my points. That much I know. Come on, quit hitting the fucking wall, Sean. That Sirius has me fucking shook nasty right now. I can't fucking concentrate on the race. And just like that, the game can just say, alright, this guy's already beaten the top score, let's just end the run. Because, you know, hashtag Sirius. Keep it alive, keep it alive. Come on, 40,000, 40,000, there we go. Oh, it ended. Son of a bitch. It's so much easier to drift in the downhill than it is the other like drift circuits. By the way, I was holding the brakes and the handbrake, and the car just would not stop. It just went right into that wall. And now I'm trying to get too much angle when I'm monging. Alright, come on, we gotta brake. We have to try and brake 180. There we go. 180k. 182,285. We will definitely take that. Hell yeah, good run, good run.
Stuff Magazine. Have you heard of it? They're taking stills of everything around.
Still
Score
no
big
tail
and
lights.
the front sheet is yours.
I just want to check, because I swear we should have had new tail lights. It says lights. That's headlight covers. Headlights, no tail lights. Yeah, that was the last one we got right there, and that led us to these ugly ass things. Yes, indeed, this car is rear-wheel drive. As you can see. Well, it's hard to tell because I've got spinners on. Alright, so where's the next race at? Oh, another drift race. Okay, game. Appreciate it. I like the downhill drift toges. Those are always fun. You better believe when Need for Speed Payback comes out, if I see a fucking typo in that game, I will probably do it right there live on stream and send a message and tell them about it. And in that said message, I will say, don't be like Need for Speed Underground 2 on the PC and go this many years without fixing that typo. So that's just absolute stupidity. Metaton, hello. Sorry I missed the last freaking school. No problem there, Metaton. How you been, man? It's good to see you. I understand life and stuff can get in the way. So I definitely can understand and appreciate that. Fuck you, RX-7. Get out of my goddamn way. But it's good to see you again there, Metaton. Breaks into company with car and yells, "Give my car some fucking taillights." Pretty much. Give me some fucking some fucking taillights. And if you don't know, Metaton, what he's talking about, that is not a typo by us. That's a typo that has now been seen more than once in Need for Speed Underground 2. Hashtag serious, because they didn't know how to spell the word serious. You got to be playing. You expect to win in that G-Ride? Hey, if you want to throw your bank away, step right up, bro. Alright, brah. You are indeed one of my earliest subs, Metaton. You are indeed one of those. Can't believe we actually kept that alive. I thought for sure it was going to be like, too slow, like it is right now. Oh, we got 10,000 on that. Old sub meet new sub. New sub meet old sub. Now you are the best of friends from different places on the earth. And both of you are subscribers, which definitely means that both of you are part of the Kill Squad. If first gear on this car was just a little bit longer, it'd be the only gear I would need for these drifts, because it's pretty much the only gear that I can drift without losing so much speed that it ends the streak. Yeah, every once in a while I might go into second, or in the downhills I might get into third, but besides that it's like, nope, stay in first. There we go. Dominated them. You should add a command that shows how long someone has been subbed for. I don't think you can, Silky. Unfortunately. But that's also me saying I don't think you can, but I haven't actually checked because I had not thought about that. It's a good idea. But I don't know what the command would be to do that. And I'm not talking like YouTube commands. I'm talking about a command within my bot to make that happen. I don't know. I would have to look and see if it's even possible, and then check about how to code it. Alright. So our next one is going to be another sprint race. So before we do that, we're going to start up the circuit race, and then we'll get that sprint race, and then we'll start working our way back down the map again. The closest thing to like a subbed button is the command to see your ranking or your K coins, to see how long you have been in the stream. Because if you want to know how long you've been in a stream, like in my streams, you would use the exclamation point capital KOINS or coins. And that'll tell you hours you've been in the stream total. Whereas rank will show how many hours you've been in the stream but have been active. Which basically, like, in a, just for example, if you're active in a 5-minute period from saying something in the chat and then you go quiet for another 5 minutes, you'll get credit for X amount of time. Welcome back to Roblox. How'd your video upload go? How did your video uploads go? Alright, so the circuit race and the sprint race are both within the same area. That's good to know. They're in the same parking lot. Be nice, quick, and easy. Another boring school day. I'm online from about 2:30 to 9:30. Well, Metaton, usually when I'm streaming, it's between those times. So if you can make it, awesome. And if you can't, I definitely understand. You there, you ain't from around the way. That don't matter. We're throwing it down in a circuit run. Throw down your bills and we'll send the course map to your SMS. You got 2 seconds to decide. It's been more than 2 seconds, buddy, but I'm still gonna join the race, motherfucker. You can't get rid of me that easy. You're very welcome to Roblox. So now we're running the course that we were just drifting. Except now our car magically has completely different handling characteristics. Man, I'm telling you, like, I was doing good there for a while, and now again, once again, it's like, can't speak what's English much. Wow. What I was trying to say is the handling characteristics. What the fuck is wrong with me? Characteristics. Characteristics. Not that hard to say. The handling. As I was trying to say, but you know what I mean. But it's different from the drift thing, even though we haven't changed the tune at all for this car. It's still running the same tune, but magically it gets a brand new tune for drag racing, for the gearing ratios. It gets different drift handling if we're doing a drift circuit. Then it gets different drift handling magically if we're doing a downhill toge. And then it gets even more different handling if we're doing a regular circuit race. And then it gets even more different, handling characteristics if we're doing a street cross. And then finally, there's different handling for free roam. All without me touching the tune at all. It's a magical fucking car, I swear. Like, damn, I just forgot the name. But if you remember the old movies with the Volkswagen Bug, not the one with fucking Lindsay Lohan, because fuck that stupid ass shit. But I'm talking about the old school ones, where the car could just decide itself, like, fuck this shit, I feel like drifting, or I want to be a rally car, or I want to be like a super fast, race car. It just does it, That's what I feel like we're driving. And I see the chat going out. We'll check it in just a second, because unfortunately, there's not very many straight places on this road to, not worry about traffic concerns to look at the chat. So I'll definitely look at the chat here in a moment. Alrighty, on the last lap, so yeah, that turn sucked because the AI was right in the lane or the line that I was trying to go, and then I had to go wider, which put me into the wall. So thanks game for that. Maybe after this race, because of that shit, it'll reward me some fucking tail lights. I've only been asking for like 30, 40 races now to give me some fucking tail lights. That's all I'm wanting. Just give me some tail lights. I was trying to drift those, but the car just said, no, fuck you. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Is there any secret here? What do you mean there, Roblox? Not sure what you're asking about as far as the secret goes. Indeed, Metaton, you were around when I was streaming Portal and Half-Life. I discovered this channel on the finale of Portal 2 co-op. Discovered, let's see. Hold on 1 second. There we go, had to fix something. I discovered Sean on the channel on the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. He said he may come back to Portal 2 and play some community levels. I still stand by that Metaton as far as playing some of the community levels for Portal 2 co-op. But like I said, to keep things fresh on the channel, I constantly want to try and go to different games. So one day we will go back to it. I definitely stand by that, but when, I'm not 100% sure. Half-Life 3 will be released finally. He said, where did you hear that Half-Life 3 was going to be released? Because I have not heard that. I definitely have not heard that. And by the way, if I was a bit quieter, it's because I was actually looking away from the mic at the laptop with the chat on it. Half-Life 2 Episode 3, Half-Life 3 will be released. I have not, like I said, I have not heard of that, so I might have to look into that now, because I haven't heard that, but if it is coming out, that would be fucking amazing and awesome. I'm so glad Need for Speed World is back. Just installed it. I used to play it all the time back in 2011, 2010. You and me both. I have a game suggestion to Just Cause 3. I have played the Just Cause games, except for the newest one, but I did play the other ones. Definitely a lot of fun. Hashtag Soroyas. Give me some fucking taillights, man. Like, it's to the point where it's like, if it doesn't give me fucking taillights soon, I'm gonna just, like, off camera, force the game to give me some fucking taillights so I can get rid of these ugly ass ones that I have currently. And then you guys gonna be like, Sean, where did those new taillights on the car come from? That's not what you had last time. And I'll be like, you know what? I gave up on the game giving me some fucking taillights. So I went in and made the game give me some fucking taillights. This shit is getting old. All I want is for Christmas is not my two front teeth. I have those already. I just want some fucking new taillights. Just Cause 3 is a good game to mess around in. Indeed it is, because, you know, Just Cause. Yo, Flammy, you want to run a sprint with the big boys or what? All you need is some bank, so what's it going to be? Well, you know, I'm going to tank your bank. I'm going to take the money from the sponsors. I'm going to take your reputation. And I'm gone. Just Cause 3. A game about blowing crap up, or tying pedestrians to cars, or tying cars together, or tying cars to planes. You know, there's a whole world of things that you can do. And you do it just because. Take knife and threaten computer. Give me the fucking taillights. Well, it's not my computer, it's the fucking game. I don't want to threaten my computer. My computer's running like a champ. So I don't want to threaten my computer. I just want the game to fucking give me some taillights. Just because. Hurry. Almost at halfway through this race. Fuck you, car. I almost hit him. That would have fucked me up. Which was the first Need for Speed game to have you be able to drive off the cliff on the mountain runs? Is it Carbon or I think it was Carbon that you could actually drive off the cliffside? I want to say it was Carbon that you could, but I'm not 100% sure. Or turning people into rockets, yeah. No, they got the computer as hostage. If anything, it's the computer has the game at hostage, because it can always tell the game, fuck you, close, and get the fuck off my hard drive. So, I mean, technically the computer has it as a hostage. It's just a matter of the game, you know, surrendering and saying, okay, I want to live, here's the taillights, or you're saying, alright, fuck you, kill me. One of the two is eventually going to happen. But that car's right in my lane. Well, it's really going to, like I said, what it's really going to boil down to, if I don't get taillights soon, because I looked at the unlock messages, I didn't see anything there for taillights, but if I do a race and we're over by a visual upgrade shop, then I'll check to see if there's taillights, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that we haven't unlocked any. Indeed, Metaton. I shit you not. Almost the entire last stream and today's stream, I have been getting, like, everything unlocked for visual upgrades but new taillights. And I don't know if you can tell this, but these fucking headlights are ugly. They're that ugly that it takes 3 syllables to say that they're ugly. They are ugly. But I'm forced to use them to make the car's reputation higher for story progression. Sean, have you ever ran into a paranormal activity? No, I have not. I'm the kind of person that says, I'm not going to say that that stuff is fake and it doesn't happen, it doesn't exist, because I've never experienced it to know one way or the other. It's just the same thing with aliens. I'm not so ignorant or naive to say that there's no way in this entire universe that there isn't such thing as aliens. You know, people or things, whatever you want to call them, from different planets, from parts of the universe. However, I have not personally seen one with my own eyes. I've seen... Hold on, hold that thought. Once again, how long has this game been out? And with the updates, why do we still have floating street lamps in the parking lot? What the fuck is this? I just want to know, like, if I had a lower car, could I drive under it? Look at that shit. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen the videos and stuff like that where people say that they've seen UFOs or aliens or Sasquatch or any other random freaky thing out there. Who am I to say that that shit does not exist because I haven't seen it myself? That's like saying none of you exist because I haven't seen you with my own eyes. You know, that kind of logic. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it could not be potentially real. Ugulele. Ukulele. Ukulele. I like that. Ukulele. Sounds like I'm trying to speak in a different language or something. Ukulele. 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 Interesting. Sean, can you say ugly in that funny way? Ugly. These tail lights are fucking ugly. Like, holy shit. Balls. Fucking ugly. The ugly. So ugly. Anyways, let's get into this race. Quit your staring and step up. We're running sprints. If you got the quid, you get the course route. Make a choice. Motherfucker, I didn't know we just changed countries and went from money known as dollar bills and stuff like that to quid. When did we jump countries and fucking go to quids? I did not know that we did, but apparently we did. Lexus, get the fuck off my goddamn balls. Completely forgot this is a sprint race and not a circuit race, so that's good. It means it won't take as long to do. One second, phone is vibrating. Oh, just noticed that someone uploaded a video. At least we haven't seen any of the magic CPU AI race cars that hit a little tiny ass bump in the ground and go flying up in the air. We've seen that one a few times as well. That was a nice little drift, if I do say so myself. 52%, so just over halfway there. Little bump and run there. Thought that car was in the outside lane for a second. I was going to go on the inside, and then I realized, nope, that car was in the inside lane. I gotta go to the outside. If we don't want to die, that is. I am not a fan of dying, so. Oh shit. We about fucked that up. Alright, Roblox, I'll see you when you get back, bud. Look at the gap between me and second and then the gap for second and third. Like, we are all kinds of split apart right now. Third and fourth are back there together, but me in second place, you know, we're kind of just driving by ourselves. I wonder what happened that the second place got so far ahead of third and fourth. And coming up to the finish line. Who's that Pokemon? It's ugly! Ugly, ugly, ugly! One second. Indeed. The tail lights. Oh, maybe? Everybody cross your fingers. What's it gonna be? It's more rims! I don't want rims! It's official, this game hates me. We've gotten new mirrors, new spoilers, new carbon fiber hoods. I think we got body kits. We got headlight colors. We got underglows. But we, like, everything but the tail lights. Another sprint race. And I think the next race that we're going to be doing is a, yeah, it's going to be a street cross, which means asshole AI mode engaged. Ooh, money. We will grab that real quick. It's not even Pacific Rim. Struggle is real. We don't just talk about the struggle, we live in it right now for these fucking taillights. Didn't even touch that car, but okay. Whatever you say, game. GG hitboxes. Alright. Now before we start this next race, I am going to take a few minutes to go grab more water once again and then get up, stretch my legs and everything. So I will put this one to a be right back screen and play some music for you guys, but I will return here in a moment. So give me just 1 second. Bada bee, bada boo, real skies in the room. Ba 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 ba. Now I promise that's not the music you guys are gonna listen to. Is me going ba 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 and do 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 and I'll actually get you some actual music to listen to from no copyright sounds. Let's go with their melodic dubstep playlist. Indeed it is. Alright guys, so I will be right back. Give me a couple minutes, like 5 minutes or so, and we'll be back to doing some more racing. See you when I get back.
So bright, I don't wanna lose that somebody. I don't wanna lose somebody, somebody, somebody. I don't wanna lose somebody, somebody, somebody.
There you go. You wanted a bass drop. I gave you a little sound clip of a bass drop because why not? Blah, 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 blah. Shit needs to cooperate with me here. Yes, indeed it does. You see? And we back. There we go. What was that at the end? That was me playing a little sound bite of a bass drop. A real quick one. Since you said you were waiting for the bass drop. I suppose you can run with us if you got the bread and the stones. Let me ask you a question though. Does a circus clown know you took that ride? Blah, let's do it. Yeah. I'm in me mom's car. Broom, broom. Why is this guy slowing down so much for? Just because I got behind? Oh, apparently I scared him because he went way right towards the wall for no reason. I think the chat is frozen. What? Well, let me just see what I can do about that. Nope, chat's good. I got it. That was because on my end, I accidentally scrolled up it. So, like, if I personally scroll up the chat and XSplit, it holds it there. But it's fixed now because I scrolled it back down and refreshed it, so we're good. And somehow we're still in first. I don't understand how that happened, but we weren't in a pause screen. We came back into the game and we were just sitting there rolling. But yet somehow the AI did not pass us. I don't understand that, but okay, game. Appreciate it. I was thinking for some reason that we'd be able to cut through the middle of those, but that was a lie. And then I was thinking that's the way we were going, and that was also a lie. You know, sometimes the struggles are real. Keep it wide in case the car decides. Yep, like that. Like that, so we weren't in the middle, and we ended up killing them and their family, and killing us in the process. Popping a little wheelie, getting a little wheelie action going on there. This stream makes me want to go to Best Buy. It almost makes you want to go to Burger King too, because Burger King is also got advertisements all over the place in this game. Hey son, did you know Just Cause 3 has a multiplayer mod? Indeed, I did know that. I used to play on the multiplayer mod many moons ago. And no unlock, so at least we didn't get our hopes up for Tell Lights just for it to be something else, so can't really complain about that. How many more races do we show on the map? Looks like we've got 2 more sprint races and this street cross, and then nothing but special event and URLs. So what I think we're gonna do is, well, actually no, there's 2 circuits, 2 sprints, and 1 street cross. Okay, so never mind what I was gonna say. For now, at least. Street X is the bomb, man. Your ride better have some hype suspension to handle the G's you're gonna be pulling around these tracks. You wanna join? I'll send you the track map. You suddenly see a burger car. Just ran over that woman. Holy shit, we just fucked that guy's world all up. But let me focus on this race real quick, and then I'll get back to looking at the chat. But I don't want to risk losing this race and having to redo it, because these are the ones, like I said, street crosses, street X, whatever you want to call them. These are the ones where AI just goes full on asshole mode and will spin your ass out as soon as they get the opportunity to. So I would like to get ahead of them so that can't happen. Nice little corner there. Just a little bit further, and this race will be in the bag. We've managed to scrape out almost a 7-second lead and almost caught up to the last place car to the lap though. If we had, I'd say maybe 2 laps, we would have caught that last lap car. Yes, that would be cool if you could get a car as a car in this game. I'm sure if you really wanted to, because you can do, you can make custom models and swap them into this game, that if someone really, really wanted to, they could model a cheeseburger or something and swap it out for a random car in this game. Not mad. It's a performance part. It's not the taillights we're wanting, but you know, it's a performance place. We are going to stop in here. Like I said, I looked, but I did not see anything for taillights, but we're going to look. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll get some. I don't know. All right, Metaton. Thanks for dropping in, man.
By throwing on body mods.
Nope. I was right. No more taillights. But we're not going to spend any money on visuals. Because, like I said, we're trying to get to $25,000. Oh, wait. We're already at $25,000 and some change. Well, then, instead of going to put the performance mod on this, I think what we'll do, because we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go look at what cars we can buy a new car, and see how much money we have left, and depending on how much money we have left, go to a performance shop and get us some performance upgrades. And then once we get to that bit, I think that's what we'll call the stream, because we've got, like I said, we'll be streaming at that point for about 2.5 hours.
Yo, dog, good to see you rolling out tonight.
That'll leave us with next stream having a couple random races to do, and then a whole bunch of special events and URLs to do.
Hope to see you there.
And then also, like I said, what I'm going to do is at the end of the stream, I am going to replay that little intro video I made, so the people that weren't in here at the start can see it. And yeah, and then after that, it will be see you, take care of all as normal. That's going to be the game plan, I do believe. Or, you know, the game can decide that it wants to crash on its own because fuck me, right? See that? You see that, boys? You know, fuck it. Oh my god. Let's just make it real big. Make it absolutely monstrous. You know, game, you couldn't hang on for just a little bit longer, you know. Just a little bit longer. Because I was going to be ending the stream soon, but the game was like, no, fuck you. Said, fuck me. So this is what we're going to do, guys. At the beginning of next episode, I will buy the new car, see how much money we have, put the performance on it, and then go and do the URLs and the special event races for magazine covers, DVD covers, and all that. But what we're going to go ahead and do, let me go ahead and close this. Remove. Is I'm going to go ahead and play the intro clip. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, say my normal outro here. Because once that intro clip is done, I'm just going to cut the stream there. So, let me just say, as always, no matter where you are across the world, morning, afternoon, or evening, this is Sean Killer 90, and I hope that you take care. Peace. Enjoy the intro vid, guys. Make sure to leave some feedback and let me know what you think about it. Don't leave it here in the stream. Go to whenever the stream uploads and leave a comment there, because, like I said, after it ends for me, I'm going to be ending the stream. But for you guys, there will be a little bit of delay where the stream on my end, the stream on your end is still going. So I won't be here to see it, but you guys can make sure to see it and then leave a comment later once this video is done uploading to YouTube. So take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next stream. By the way, I do plan on streaming either tomorrow or Thursday. It just depends on the work schedule. So either tomorrow or Thursday will be the next stream. Keep an eye out on Twitter, and you'll see when I'm about to stream. Take care. Peace.